It's only week 2 of the high school football season, and it's already gaining full steam. Boom.
Yeah, week 1, the game of the week, that was a shutout. We're hoping for a little closer competition on Friday. That's why our Preps reporter Ashley Moore is here to announce our 9 News Week 2 Game of the Week nominees. Ashley?
Hey, Tom, Kim. Yeah, the first official week of football is behind us now, and some teams looked good as others looked a little rusty. But week 2 is where we find out what teams are made of. Can you correct those early mistakes en route to a successful season? A great measuring stick is how you respond under the brightest of stages, and what better stage set than the 9 News Game of the Week. Like every week, we have 3 matchups to choose from, and the vote will be live as soon as we announce the teams. And we'll stay open until Thursday at 10 a.m. So first up, we have the 4A defending state champions, Broomfield Eagles, traveling down the road to take on the Holy Family Tigers. Now, both teams coming into this matchup 1-0, with Broomfield being heavy favorites, but you can never fully predict the outcome of a game when it comes to crosstown rivals. Broomfield has a new QB in C.T. Worley, but Holy Family, look at this guy right here, has a veteran returner by the name of Rylan Cooney, who is a threat once he escapes the pocket. Just 3 miles separate these two, but come Friday, it is going down on the gridiron. Now to the next matchup, Chaparral at Ponderosa, a 5A 4A matchup, which, fun fact, was our 9 News Game of the Week this time last year. And the Ponderosa Mustangs were dominant in a 44-6 win. Well, Bondo has gotten the best of Chaparral in the last 2 years now, and I know the Wolverines want to get in the win column, not only in this matchup, but this season. Currently 0-1 as Pondo looks to stay undefeated. So will we have a repeat of the week 2 game of the week from last season? Vote to find out. And last but not least, the Milk Jug game returns for another season. Heritage and Arapahoe. Now, Arapahoe has dominated Heritage in the last 2 meetings, blanking them 42-0 in 2021 and 24-14 last year. But it's a new year, and the battle for the Brook Ridge Trophy, aka the Milk Jug, is up for grabs, and Heritage heads into this matchup off of a week 1 1-point loss to Mount Vista, and let's not forget last year's loss to Broomfield. So who will host the Milk Jug this year? We might find out at the Game of the Week if this is who you vote for. So with all that being said, here are the 3 nominees: Chaparral at Ponderosa, Heritage at Arapahoe, and Broomfield at Holy Family. Voting is now live, and last week we received nearly 20,000 votes, but this week, can we add 10,000 more? Just head over to 9news.com/HSS. Tom, Kim, any matchup you willing to see?
All of them. You
all
sold
good
me.
games, but at the end, I want to know who hoists the Milk Jug.
Me too. It looks like the Stanley Cup, kind of same thing. I want to see it.
Yeah.
Heritage
Is it
and
a
Arapahoe,
milk
somebody
jug?
gets it.
Yeah, well, okay.
I'm not
They're
calling
all
them
good.
favorites. Right,
They're
I'm
all
not
good
calling them
games.
favorites, but
Going to be a great week. All right, Ashley, thanks.